Let's go. Mr. Cage's thought of the day. The thought for today is patience does not improve in a person's life by trying to control other people. Does not, will not, never has happened. Before we go into the content, I want to shout out Coach K, Aaron King of Journey in Her Shoes, which is an empowerment program for teen women and adult women. Check her out on Facebook, Instagram. Type in Journey in Her Shoes. Journey is spelled JOURNEE. Let's go. And hopefully, as always, this thought of the day and the thoughts associated with this thought will find a little space in your place. If I want my patience to improve, it's not going to happen when I'm trying to change someone else. It is not humanly possible for us to change anybody. So stop it. Because when we attempt to try to change somebody, it results in confusion, stress, anger, and frustration. Instead, when we find ourselves in a conflict situation, maybe somebody is talking, they're not giving us space to share. Maybe that person is talking and we genuinely are offended by it. Maybe if that's the case, it's time for a self-assessment. Self-assessment, not a person assessment, but self-assessment, where we go wrong at times and we kill the process or short circuit the process of becoming patient, and we rob ourselves of the experience because we looking at what that person should have said or should have done before we self-assess and ask ourselves, what is this experience supposed to be teaching me about myself? What am I supposed to learn from this experience that will equate to me growing and developing and becoming mature? How can this teach me to become more patient? Once we do a self-assessment, we're in a good place. What happens at times is that we want to assess the person. And I'll say this, it's okay to identify where the person is at in this situation, but it's not the best practice to assess and evaluate them, because that turns into, well, this person said this and they did this. Why would they do this and why would they say this? Now it gets real critical. Now the power to self-assess and hold myself accountable is deactivated because I'm trying to hold a person accountable to something that they have yet to realize in their life. Everybody learns different. Everybody processes different. Some people process differently than others, but we gotta give each other room to process, to understand what was said, to understand the expectation, and to make that expectation a part of our life. But again, it gets short circuit when we focus our attention on trying to change others and not allow the change that we desire to see in them take place in us. We cannot improve our patience if we're trying to change other individuals. We want to embrace the process and self-assess first and find out what we're supposed to learn in this process. This is Mr. Case. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Please like, please subscribe. And again, please share. And hopefully this will find a little space in your place and in the place of others that you care about the most.